Coming to the Annis's Island swing bridge. I'm still in Queensboro, but once I get across the river, I'll be another story there. I just want to show the railway switch here as it goes to coastline. Oh, well, I'm not going to film there. Just want to get the old railway spur when they used to store some cars in here. I had this before where the tracks end right about here. They have, I'll get a better view of it eventually. They got a spur here where they used to put some cars to the siding in there, but oh yeah, before a couple of years ago, it was awesome. I remember 2011 or 2015, they had an old railway thing for the Southern Railway crew, but I guess they didn't really need it. It was just for keeping their equipment, spare scooter style vehicle. But anyway, just trying to see if I can get the track here. Looks like it hasn't been used for a while. That spare track they store sometimes hoppers here and there, in here ever so often. Oh well. There's a video where I see from my house here where I always had to look at the railway signal, and then the crossing spur, I mean, to the siding here for the switch. Yeah, I can see how nature's taking its course over these old rails. They still left it in here, but I used to store some of the power equipment in here one day, but the track used to go a bit further in. Yeah, before it was Britain steel back in the day. I think that's why they put that track in here, but not no more. Back in the day, yeah, when it's combined here, it used to connect to the swing bridge before you could used to be able to drive, turn around, and then drive through, but it's been all barricaded here, so you can't drive into Liberty back in the day. When buses, I remember, used to come through here. But anyway, heading to the bridge now. That's the important thing there. Just wanted to offer the bridge. It's the swing bridge, yes, and I mean, it doesn't look that way, but it will turn when the boat comes nearby. Just wanted to show the crossing here. Something to do. Different angle. I missed it. I got the train filmed. I just had to film in different. Switch the signals in here. Okay. Okay, continue with the swing bridge. I'll film in this other format. Make it a bit more easier for shorts or so. Yeah. Spur into the track siding here where they used to store some various rail equipment or cars in there long ago. Some old railway tie pulled out long ago, still rotting away. And it looks like it was burned after a fire. Coming under the bridge. Now I'm going to be coming to Annis's Island Delta, where there's some bunch of boats here along the other part of the arm of the Fraser River. Here connecting, it's this side will be Annis's, and they got still after all these years since my childhood, they still got the Annis's Island Sea Cadet base, believe it or not. Yeah, I haven't heard any music or training purposes, but occasionally you have there still the Sea Cadets coming to the other part now, to the other, looking towards the other part of the Fraser arm, where they're storing the railway cars. Yeah, right over there you can see all the Southern Railway storing a lot of. We've got more on the further other sides of down by Annis's Island, Annis port terminals. Quick view of the Alex Fraser Bridge way over there, just as you can see. Yeah, quite a few miles away still from where I had to go to get there. Here's where the traffic signal things would come down when the bridge is about to turn. I'm talking about these ones right here. There's a swinging at the moment, but this bridge is controlled by either the Port Authority or mainly Southern Railway operator for the bridge control here. I guess when they have to turn the bridge to let the boats go through. And just looking down the arm, you can see the other view of the bridges. Yeah, railway bridge. This is the Wallison Bridge. I wish it was just called it New Patello. I don't know why they changed the name. It's beyond me. You can see the boats. There's a better view of. Boy, does part of the bridge ever need repainting or what? Oh my God, the weathering. Anyways, and close with the SkyTrain Bridge, Patello, under demolishment. By the way, just letting you know, folks, the old Patello Bridge where cars recently been going over, it's under demolishment. No train crossing because. See, I heard a train in the distance. Maybe the train bridge is about to cross. I'm not sure, but I can see it from here. Yeah. Oh well, I'm not gonna wait around. Here's a look of the cars. Yeah, looks like they're waiting next to be switched, or anyway, either way, just wanted to look over. Yeah, and this is a port of Vancouver. Yeah, all the big boats. Don't worry, I respect. I'm not going to plan the trespass. Just want to take a look. Okay, just adding some of the pictures I couldn't fit in here, mostly from Southern Railways, part of the Y track here, where it just came before the crossing there, so I just had to finish out this compilation here, a second part to it anyways. I just wanted to add some more still shots from the auto racks that were just no trains finished switching, or whatever, maybe doing a little switching afterwards, or it won't be until like later this evening, and I'll be back again to do some more further switching. But until at least I catch some part of the train anyway, after I just filmed the train SRI left out of that, and it's designed back to New Westminster to switch up the rates from to the CNR and CPKC side. Anyway, this is my roundup finishing off here. Thank you for watching. Please enjoy, whatever. Here's the other part, first part of the bridge, crossing over, bridge to another bridge. Got so many dang nagging bridges here. This is what I wanted to film from the Annacis Island Sea Cadet space here. You usually have the canoes or boats here they'd be training on and stuff. From a different view of the bridge now anyway. Different angle of the control. Just want to take a closer look of when the beaches were here. Now it's kind of a high tide. We don't really know too much, but back in the day I used to always come right about, because it's just a little bit further past where that bunker is, like, or the training cadet space, and they used to be the beach sandy area. I used to always come here and hang with some friends, or with my mom, or some CB band group, until people ruined it, and yeah, and the city just decided to shut it off. That sucks. I hear a train, but it's not from Annacis, though. It's through Delta, maybe BNSF from the other side through the. Don't sound like SRY doing any operation here now. Right, the beach was just right about in this area. The river wasn't so high up, but anyway, it is what it is. That was back in the day. I used to enjoy watching the boats, or people having a little bonfire when they didn't get out of hand here. But just checking the railway bridge. Just turning around. Sounds like a train going through Delta, maybe BNSF or CN through Tilbury, or could be heading through White Rock. I don't know. And this is my final cue. Okay, further walk down. Now I can see a better thing of the Sea Cadet space. Just trying to get other angles here before I leave out of Annacis Island, heading back to Queensborough, New Westminster, and I'm going to head home. Yeah, that's the beachy area right there. Used to be a lot more. It was more of a beach now, but yeah, of course, heading home.